Ladies and gentlemen, this is WSJP live from the Dick Allen Field at FDR Park. I am Dominic Schalk, your play-by-play commentator on this lovely morning, joined by the one and only Anthony Sorgi on color. Today is a very special day for Hawks baseball, as it is senior day in the heart of South Philly, as the Prep looks to snap their 4-game losing skid against Springside Chestnut Hill on a 9-game losing skid of their own. A major clash between the PCL and the Interac is about to get underway. Hawks are going to be wearing the crisp crimson on white pinstripes, as SCH will come out in navy and powder blue. Penn Tech commit Nolan Cobb will be on the mound today for your Hawks. Sorgi, how are we feeling on this fine morning?
Could not be better, Dom. A lot of traffic here this morning in South Philly. Had a tough time getting in here, but we are here. We are ready to go. A sense of gratitude in the air here. A lot of love going around with the boys. Just great morning for baseball.
I mean, yeah, shout out for the Wawa gift card.
Yeah, awesome. Appreciate the guys. Appreciate the Prep moms for that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them. But yeah, Nolan Cobb on the mound. More than likely his last start of his high school career. So excited to see him on the bump and a full senior lineup here for the Hawks today.
Speaking of that full senior lineup in order will be Weaver, Allman, Van Deen, Ward, Keenan, Sittler, Falcone, Matthews, and Iannacone. And SCH does not like us enough to give us a lineup card, unfortunately.
Haven't gotten it yet.
We're working on it. SCH. Shout out Alex Ormond. Transferred there. Solid basketball player.
And yeah, I mean, Dom, you talked about SCH, 9-game losing skid. 28 days since they've won a game. Lost 19-2 to Malvern Prep, so they're not in the best spot. But they do have some NCAA commits. They've got guys going to DeSales, to RIT, to St. Lawrence, Catholic U, Haverford College. So, they have some talent on the team. Going to be interesting to see how they play, with their next game being against who else but Newman Goretti, who St. Joe's Prep plays on Wednesday. SCH facing them on Monday.
A lot of Catholic League in their schedule.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Interact Catholic League overlap isn't exactly something we're new to.
Yeah, the spring sports especially. We don't see it a lot in the winter. We don't see it a lot in the fall. But both lacrosse and baseball, a lot of crossover. Now we're just waiting for things to get started here.
Yeah, things are moving a little slow.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
This was supposed to be an 11 a.m. game.
It was.
SCH looks ready to go.
They're ready. Yes, shout out producer Ryan Sullivan.
Shout out producer Ryan Sullivan, cameraman Sam Salamone, and our photographers out on the field. We have Andrew Zimmerman and Cristiano Forcina. Great guys.
Shout out to CJD Films as well in the building.
True. Look at little Zim out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, SCH looks ready to go. Hawks are in no hurry to end the senior day vibes, it appears.
Taking their good old sweet time.
I don't blame them.
Nah, how could you? Very sweet move by the players, by the way. They warmed up in pink shirts and then came up to the crowd to give them to their moms.
Oh. I thought we were going to get to watch some pink uniforms. That would be pretty fun. But unfortunately, I don't think there's a regulation.
Yeah. And now it looks like we are just about ready for, well, I don't know, SEH is in a Catholic school, so I don't know if we're going to get a prayer or not.
I think we'll get one, yeah.
But we'll for sure get a national anthem, I hope.
Yeah.
PA system was working earlier. Now it's not. We'll see what it ends up doing. But we'll take a quick break here on WSJP.
The national anthem is complete here at Dick Allen Field, and both teams have finally made the brave decision to play some baseball.
Yes, national anthem complete. Mr. Falcone in the building. He's got the gray St. Joe's Prep jersey on.
Coming out the
Throwback.
archives, I see it.
Yeah. A lot of dads on this year's team have been involved in the program. Mr. Falcone, Dr. Apertus, Mr. Martin.
Dr. Apertus mentioned it quite a bit in our AP Lit class.
Yeah.
Great teacher, just took that exam a couple days ago.
There you go. And now I guess we're finally going to get underway.
Love to see it. Yet again, it will still be Cobb on the mound, tossing it to Iannacone.
And yeah, here we go. Nolan Cobb on the bump.
Mr. Falcone, still a spry athlete, even as further age. Guy gets it done.
Drew Zimmerman on the field.
Juicy. Oh, look at this. I feel like that's a little close for a top photographer. Although we do know Cobb has that control. We got to get that kid to hit leg day. Oh. Nice pitch off the warm-up there.
I think this is a good time to mention St. Joe's Prep Baseball's next game, Wednesday. Ryan Sullivan will be on the mic. And Sam Sal on the mic.
Oh, I'll be tuning in.
I will be as well. Live from 25th and more in South Philly.
Newman, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. Something both SCH and Prep have in common. Upcoming games with Newman.
And up first for SCH, it will be Francis DeSembrino, the DeSale signee. SCH coming into this game 9-12.
Throw down is down. DeSembrino up to bat, and we are finally underway here at FDR. Cobb and Iannacone finishing up a chat on the mound.
Nolan Cobb, a 3.71 ERA on the year. 1 win and 1 loss.
DeSembrino, a smaller lead-up guy. First pitch here from Cobb, inside, ball.
Nolan Cobb here just looking to get into a groove. If he can do that early, we will have no problems today.
Quick second pitch, hit out to right field, and it will fall. We were going back for it as DeSembrino rounds first. He's heading to second. He's going to go all the way for 3, and it will be a lead-off triple for Springside Chestnut Hill.
DeSembrino turning on the Jets. What a triple for the Blue Devils to start.
Yeah, just absolute, just drills it right out to right field. And I mean, it falls, not able to get there in time, and he's quite fast on those base paths.
No doubt.
First pitch from Cobb there, in for strike 1.
Up here against Joey Markey, the Catholic U signee.
Catholic U signee, something the Prep is not too unfamiliar with either.
Kyle Ullman football.
Tommy Morano football.
Yeah.
Colberdino football.
Yes, yeah.
1-1 is the count. Cobb delivers. Third pitch. Hit deep into left field. Backpedaling. It will drop at the fence for Veza. He will toss it in. And a run will come in for SCH. Already 1-0. Double right there.
Not the start you want if you're St. Joe's Prep.
Not at all. First pitch from Cobb outside, opposite batter's box.
Dax Kaplan, the Rochester Institute of Technology signee, up to the plate.
It's a great engineering school.
Yeah.
Kaplan will take another. Now 2-0, both outside.
And again, for Cobb here, I mean, obviously there's no real pressure for the Prep. This game doesn't affect the playoffs at all, but you want to get into a good groove heading into the playoffs off a 4-game losing streak. So not a ton of pressure on Cobb today, but still, trying to get a win.
Yeah, I mean, you just want to get a win on your senior day.
Yeah, exactly.
Anakin tries to frame that one, but no dice. It's going to be 3-0. That one will drop, and it will be 4 pitches, 4 balls, and a walk for Kaplan. SCH on second and first.
Now we got Connor Crittenden. Yeah. He'll be playing D1 baseball in a few years.
Yeah, certainly a very promising player right now. As the Prep coming out a bit flat so far today, obviously with the leadoff triple. No outs yet for the Hawks. Cobb delivers right down the middle for a strike.
Prep side. Just a nice round of applause.
Yeah.
Big lead there at second.
Critton then swings on the 0-1. It's going to be a pop fly between second and right field, and it will be caught. Falcone hauls it in.
And yeah, you talk about St. Joe's Prep coming out flat. You're not wrong, Dom. I mean, team that usually has a lot of energy today, just kind of a gloomy day. Not all that much energy really on either side this morning.
Yeah, just gray skies, bit of a blasé day. 11 a.m. on a Saturday. I mean, it's just tiring time.
Yeah.
But Cobb will deliver yet again. Gets a man to swing and miss.
In the middle of AP exams.
And that man is Mason Zlotkin, the Ursinus commit.
Staying local.
Yeah. Still a man on first and second. 1 out. Yet another swing and a miss from Zlotkin. He's down 0-2.
Exactly where you want to be here if you're Nolan Cobb. Got the guy down 0-2. Want to punch the ticket here.
No. A little pace outside the box and then step back in, trying to regain his rhythm. Zlotkin on the 0-2. He will look and take it for a ball. 1-2. Cobb looking for his first strikeout of the day. He fires, and it will be caught. Beautiful.
What a play there by the shortstop, Johnny Sittler.
Yeah, beautiful work by Sittler. Snags it right in the air. Looked like it was going to be hitting between the gap right over second, and just snags it beautifully. Gets the Hawks out of a bit of a jam with only 1 run allowed.
Double play there, we should mention.
Oh, yeah, well, double play, obviously, because he tagged second. But, yeah.
So now for the Prep, Weaver will start things off. And on the mound for SCH. See who it's going to be. It will be Connor Crittenden.
Weaver ready to lead off for the Hawks. Correction, by the way, it is not Pat Vezla in left field. It is George Van Deen, Almond, Weaver in that order, left to right. Vezla not out there right now.
And those are the first 3 hitters for St. Joe's Prep?
Exactly. Starting with the outfield in opposite order, Weaver, Almond, Van Deen.
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much go in order. We start with the outfield, then we go to the infield, then DH and catcher to wrap it up.
Yeah. That's how it was meant to be. Crittenden warming up.
And there's
There's the throw down.
Producer Ryan Sullivan saying the barbecue's going.
Ooh.
RTG's
yeah, see,
excited.
The smoke is pluming.
Yeah, it is. Exciting stuff.
Ryan, you're not going to go grab us some, man? What's the job of a producer? As Weaver steps up to start things off for the Hawks offensively. Hard to top a leadoff triple, but from Decembrino, but we'll see if he can. First pitch here, he's ready to lay down a bunt, has to tuck it in. Avoid the ball, that's going to be ball to start.
Haven't seen a ton of small ball from St. Joe's Prep this season.
Yeah, certainly not typical. The 1-0 to Weaver. Shows bunt yet again. This time he will go, but it will be a strike. Just can't get in the field of play. Little tip. One from Contendon. Weaver ducks away, 2-1.
Way inside.
That was high by the face right there.
Yeah.
Almost worrisome. Weaver trying to make contact, get that ball in the play. That one also inside. All 3 balls have come that way as Weaver takes a 3-1 advantage in the count.
Let's see if he's going to swing here.
I mean, senior day, I feel like you want to take advantage of that hitter's count right there. He will swing, but it'll be a foul off the backstop. Full count now.
And yeah, big full count here early. Weaver on the season, batting .556.
Solid number right there. Full count comes, and it is popped foul over the Prep dugout.
9 at-bats on the year.
Hit the 10. Show some respect for the barbecue.
9 at-bats on the year for Weaver. 5 hits in those 9 at-bats.
Guy makes the most of his opportunities.
Yeah, 5 RBIs as well.
Full count yet again here for Weaver. He'll swing and he'll miss. Chased it a little outside as Almond will come up to relieve him. First out here for SCH.
We got the walk-up songs today.
Oh yeah, we can hardly hear him over the headsets, but still adds environment to it.
Yeah, little Kanye West.
So, did you have a walk-up song when you played as a kid?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's disappointing.
No walk-up songs.
What would it have been?
It's a great question. Take a lot of thought. That's something of debate in the Sorgi household often.
Oh, you just wake up in like a cold sweat at 2 a.m. thinking, what would my walk-up song be? As Almond takes the first pitch for the strike. The 0-1 comes. Ball.
What was your
Schalk? I would have done Cashmere like Chase Utley, but we did not do walk-up songs in the Fairmount Sports Association.
Yeah. Nor did we.
Yeah. They just kept giving me Silver Slugger awards, and they just left it at that.
Yeah, I have a good old T-ball trophy from being 4 years old.
2 balls here. None particularly off the 2-1 count, none particularly off the plate, just not quite fitting in the zone. Contending right down the middle for strike 2. Almond does not seem too keen on swinging right now. 2-2 count now. Let's see if that will entice him to take the bat off the shoulder. Dig in. He will certainly take the bat off the shoulder there, hit it high and wide foul, yet again over the Prep dugout.
Staying alive.
Yeah. You know, Almond, as we mentioned earlier, part of the Prep's coterie of Catholic University commits for football.
If there's one thing we know about Kyle Ullman, it's that he is speedy.
Yeah. It's our punt returner right there.
Yeah.
Almond takes, goes for a check swing. They say he goes around.
Prep side not liking that.
Yeah. 2 up, 2 down for the Hawks as Crittenden starts with 2 nice strikeouts. Van Deen coming up to hopefully redeem his fellow outfielders.
Van Deen, batting .471 on the year. 34 at-bats, 40 plate appearances.
Going to Florida State University for finance. Also a mean public speaker. Shout out Mr. Whelan. Van Deen will take that first one down the middle. The stat trying to establish himself.
Prep parents not liking that call.
Yeah. Not Van Deen, though. Down 0-2. Leader of the PCL in stolen bases last year. Obviously, someone you want to get on base, as he'll swing at that, and it will foul. He'll fly it off backwards for a foul. Protecting the plate with an 0-2 count. Obviously, pitcher advantage.
Can't have any of those foul balls flying our way.
That's a pretty tall backstop here. I think we'll be fine. Don't worry, Sorgi. If one comes for you, I'll catch it.
Gonna have Sam Salmo protecting the camera.
Van Deen will take that one outside.
Ryan Sullivan will be protecting the equipment with his life.
Ryan Sullivan, a jaded young producer. Where did it all go wrong? Van Deen, the 1-2. He'll swing low. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Very impressive first inning for SCH and Crittenden. Not the type of showing you wanted to see from the Hawks to respond to a bit of a explosive first inning from Springside Chestnut Hill as the outfield goes down 1-2-3.
Yeah, I mean, again, like just kind of a flat morning so far.
Yeah.
Not much energy on either side, but SCH leads 1-0 at the end of the first.
Yeah. Also, just a couple pitches there in that first inning that seemed pretty down the middle for strikes that weren't really swung on. Just have to get into a rhythm of swinging the bat and putting the ball into play, which none of our 3 guys were able to do to start this game off.
Yeah, I mean, St. Joe's Prep had a nice day offensively against Devon Prep with 5 runs on Monday, yeah, and then but struggled against Archbishop Wood, struggled against Malvern Prep. To be fair, Malvern is a buzzsaw to say the least.
Yeah. I mean, what happened when Malvern faced SCH?
19-2.
Yeah.
Just yesterday.
Yeah. Cobb and Iana come back out there tossing it.
Maybe, again, the last time that they'll do this as high school teammates.
You know, it's a bittersweet thing to end the high school. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Throwdown has happened, and the Devils will come back out for the top of the second.
We should mention, Dom, your last broadcast.
I always could come back for more, but
Are we
yeah.
going to see you for the PCL championship?
It's actually not a bad idea.
Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend. Oh, that's a tough sell, man.
A Friday at noon at Penn.
Friday at noon.
Going to be an interesting time there.
Cobb will toss to start the second. He'll toss strike.
And if the Prep makes it, going to be
When?
Yeah, when the Prep makes it, under 24 hours between the lacrosse and baseball championships.
Cobb on the 0-1, tosses it inside, evens out the count. Grounder to Sittler. He will drill it toward it first. Great first out for the Hawks.
Pashinsky there.
Oh, yeah.
Good contact, but, easy play for the Prep.
Shinsky committed to, where's he committed? Haverford?
Haverford College.
Solid school out on the main line. Shout out a track and field commit, Kieran Berna for Haverford. Got prep athletics, man.
St. Joe's Prep started their baseball season just down the road at the Haverford School.
Yeah.
Passed by Haverford College on the way there.
One out here. Cobb will serve it up. Opposite batter's box outside. Larry Markey at the plate.
Freshman.
Yeah. Let's see what the young guy has to say here. Takes that one for a strike.
I'm presuming the brother of Joey.
It's always that's always a safe assumption.
Some sort of relation there.
You have a Crittenden brother on the team too, right?
Yes.
That one, good frame by Anakin right there. Cobb will drop it in there to make it 1-2.
Cobb here so far with a good inning.
Will Markey fight back on this hitter's count? I mean, on this pitcher's count. Ball there, 2-2.
Ump there. You know, usually we call the MLB umps blue when they don't wear blue. We actually can call the PIA umps blue.
I always call them blue so I can yell encouraging things at them. Drop strike 3. Anakin will toss it to Ward. Routine out there for the Hawks.
Just like practice.
Markey, I mean, good awareness obviously to run on that. He seemed to try to make something happen there, but it's just not going to work.
Now Rocco Rizzo up to the plate.
Rocco Rizzo, a little bit of alliteration right there. I mean, nobody on base, 2 outs already. Cobb seems to be finding his rhythm after a bit of a rocky first to start. As Ryan, our producer, said, that was a strike. However, it will be called a ball. Come on, Blue. 1-0's the count. Fouled off the backstop. Ones. 1-1
count.
Yep. Rizzo trying to salvage something from this top of the second. He'll ground it down the third. Toss all the way across the diamond to Ward. He will be safe. Keenan just can't quite get it in time.
Oh, so close
Half
there.
a step.
Yeah. Tough chopper down the line there. Nice batting there by Rizzo.
Yeah, and I thought Keenan covered that pretty well, but, you know, Ward has to go up a little high for it and just marginally beats it out. Yeah, Kelly Boyle up now. Batting 9th in the order for the Devils. That one will drop in there for an easy strike 1.
Get going around the lineup quickly.
Yeah. Swing at that one. It will drop to Sittler. He'll come up, rush on it. Ward. He will. Oh, I thought they called him safe for a second.
No,
yeah,
he's out.
Ward got it. Yeah. Yet another great play from Sittler in the infield. Rushes up on that ground ball. Dimes it to Ward with the sidearm. Another quick routine play in the infield. And he does stay on the bag, thankfully.
I think they called him out of the base paths. I think that's what they
I was
called.
about to say, that must have been what they were signaling, because I thought they were initially signaling that Ward was off the bag.
They signaled him out. So, yeah. So, bottom second now.
So the problem was with that day is that Wait, who's up? Ward?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, wait, it's right there. Okay, oh,
We're on
we've
play.
been unmuted? Oh, my God. Guys, what's happening here? My producer, Ryan Sullivan, has sabotaged me as Will Ward is up to bat in his cleanup spot.
I did, Ryan. I did hear that.
Dude, I can't see the numbers. There's a big pole in the backstop blocking me here.
Will Ward batting cleanup for the Prep on the year. He is hitting .357. 20 hits.
2-0 count already here from Cretin. Ward will hit that one high into shallow left field, and it will be a can of corn for the man out there for the Devils. Ward pops out to start as the Hawks still fail to get a man on base, unfortunately. Jack Keenan now up to bat, going from first to third. Can of corn, love it. Seems the crowd agrees with me here. Keenan, quality member of my Mr. Burns and Mr. Abington journalism class group. Drills it into the gap between second and first for a clean base hit. Hawks start off the day finally on base as he will get a base hit single.
You have a good amount of baseball players in the class, right?
Yeah, we have Allman too.
Is Cobb in your class?
Honestly, dude, I don't know anyone that's not in my group. We all separate. I just know that Keenan gets the job done.
There you
Sittler up now to bat. Been making some quite nice plays out there in the field, helping to limit the SCH lead to only one. As he will try to progress Keenan on the base pass. Keenan will be held on at first. First pitch to Sittler is low and inside. Low and outside.
Yeah. Johnny Sittler on the year batting .205, 662 OPS.
Pickoff attempt on Keenan. He will barely get under it. Got a little close right there.
Sittler will be playing college ball at Frostburg State.
Grounded down the third base line. Keenan will be safe at second, and Sittler will be safe at first. Let's go. Manages to beat it out. I got the infield single. Puts his head down and just buries it.
That's what you want there if you're Sittler. Two guys on now, man in scoring position for the Prep.
Yeah. Yeah. Falcone up now for the Hawks. Man on first and second, Keenan and Sittler. They'll try to continue this Hawks momentum, see if they can tie up this game or better. He'll lay down the bunt towards the first base line. Sittler heading to second. He will advance both runners. Men in both scoring positions. And it will be all clear for the DH, Danny Matthews, to try and knock one of them in.
Heads up play there by Falcone to get the two guys on. Base farther. That's where, I always say trading an out for 90 feet, especially when you got a guy at third base, is never a bad bargain.
Yeah, that seemed to be a beneficial sacrifice right there. Matthews will have a chance to potentially knock in both men on the base and give the Prep the lead. Yeah, 2 outs, I know.
Matthews batting .333 on the season.
Matthews has a chance, but also be the Hawks' only chance due to being 2 outs.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can make happen here. Crittenden delivers. First pitch, he will rip it right to short, and he will be caught at first. Matthews fails to knock in Keenan or Sittler, as it is a base grounder right to short.
We gonna take a break?
Yes, we will be right back here on WSJP. And we are back here on WSJP. Cobb still on the mound. And we are back to the top of the order for the Devils right here as Decembrino is back up to bat. Leadoff triple to kick off this game, and he will take the first pitch high and outside for a ball.
Sun's finally come out here at FDR Park.
Get my tan on. The 1-0 in there for not in there for a strike. Okay, man. I thought that dropped that right in the bucket.
We should mention this time yesterday the game was supposed to be here at 2 o'clock. Then it got moved to Rutgers Camden at 11, and then back here. Yeah. As we were on the way to the game.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people at Rutgers Camden for the double booking.
Yeah. 3-0 count, by the way. That ball will be outside and come off Iannicone's glove. Decembrino. Major hitters count right here. And it will be outside yet again. Decembrino will take his base on 4 straight pitches.
Not the start you want here if you're Nolan Cobb, but again, there's no real pressure.
Markey the Elder comes back up here.
The Elder, I like that.
Yeah. Old man Markey is up to bat now.
Got a dog along the warning track.
Oh, yeah. What's happening out there? That one will be a wild pitch. It will go off Iannicone's leg, and Decembrino will round to second. Second wild pitch. Had one earlier. That didn't matter because nobody was on base, but still not the best work right there. Cobb and Iannicone got to settle back into their rhythm after a great second inning. Markey already has a man in scoring position. No outs. He will fly that one right behind the home plate for a foul.
Again, Markey 1 for 1.
Hawk shifting the field to the left, as you'll notice.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Falcone shifts pretty majorly. Outfield all goes over, too.
I miss the shift in the MLB.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, like, I just don't see why they got rid of it.
Yeah, it makes the game more boring.
You know, if you can't hit to one side, that's your problem, man.
Yeah.
But yeah. 2-1 count here for Markey. Cobb looks back at second, now gets ready to deliver. It will be outside again, despite the attempt by Iannicone to fit it in there. 3-1. Really want to avoid another balk here, ideally. Just try and get something in the strike zone.
Yeah.
I mean, of course you want to avoid a ball. It would be a walk if he didn't. But Cobb will deliver, and Hook, he will call a strike.
Markey was very confident there.
Was very confident, yeah. I thought that was a strike.
As did I.
He will pick his bat back up and get back in the box. Full count here for Cobb. Let's see if he can deliver one more. It is popped up high off the backstop. Iannicone searching for it, and he gets under it. First out in the third goes to the Hawks as Markey pops out behind home plate.
What a play by Emilio Iannicone.
Absolutely great stuff. Great awareness from our senior catcher. Kaplan up now. Third in the order for the Devils. Decembrino still on second with a reasonable lead. Cobb has to wean him off there. Yeah, Decembrino. And a balk.
Nolan Cobb can't believe it.
Yeah, Cobb seems a bit disoriented right there by Decembrino moving on the base pass. Tries to get settled back in the throw to Kaplan, and then a balk is called.
Coach Muth talking.
Cobb, no stranger to unfortunate balk calls. Was he not? What, Sorgi? Oh, wait, Orion, when we went to Newman last year, wasn't he the one who had the balk call on him to end the game? We are back on the air here at WSJP. We apologize for the inconvenience, but just to recap what happened right there in the top of the third, little infield line drive to Sittler was caught for out 2, and then Cobb gets a infield grounder tossed to him, and he tags first to end the inning for the Hawks, scoreless, as Weaver drops one in the bucket in right field along the foul line. I'm sorry, Iannacone. Now Weaver's up. I'm getting everything confused by this broadcast, but Iannacone drops it at the right field foul line. He gets a base hit, and Weaver is up for the Hawks.
Meals with the Preps' third hit of the day.
Hawks offense starting to come alive finally. Colin Stoner out there is the complimentary runner on first. Stoner will be checked, and he will beat the pickoff attempt. Gets under it. A lot safer than Keenan was earlier. Bit of a drop in the stands over here. Infield base hit is cracked right through second, and Weaver will reach first. Yet another base hit for the Hawks as Allman comes out there. No outs, men on first and second.
2 men on for the Hawks. Golden opportunity here for Almond.
Absolutely, Hawks need to find a way to actually tie this game back up. SCH has had the lead since the top of the first. Allman's going to bunt it high. Not often you see a bunt go over this backstop here at Dick Allen Field.
Where'd the ball go?
When
Oh, that went really far.
Oh yeah,
The catcher was looking for it, thinking he was right there.
Oh, nowhere near the catcher. Wasn't even in play. Allman, though, you see the bunt. Very well might go for that again. I mean, you know his speed. And you know the speed of Stoner and Weaver on base as well, so you wouldn't be shocked if they try something here. Pitch delivered outside. 1-1 count.
See what Allman does here on the 1-1.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to wait a moment for that.
He's going to step outside the box, and then it'll be a mound meeting with Cretton. Obviously, SCH talking things out there on the mound, making sure they don't allow some sort of crazy run to build up for the Hawks. But, Sorgi, what are you seeing right now as you see the Hawks kind of build a bit of momentum on offense?
I mean, got 2 guys on. It's, again, a golden opportunity. You just got to get it done here. Not much more to say.
Yeah, just got to get it done. And Allman very well. Oh, he cannot get it to drop in the left center gap. Very nice hit out wide, but just cannot get it to drop. Would have certainly scored both men if he would have quite possibly scored both men if he could have. Definitely Stoner on second. However, George Van Deen will come back up, one of the best players this year for the Hawks. Let's see if he can capitalize where Allman could not.
Yeah, again, I mean, for the prep, it's obviously still early here, but, you know, you're in the third, you're trying as hard as you can to get some guys home down 1-0. You'd like to see them tie it up.
Van Deen will pop back over the plate. Foul ball to start.
A lot of foul balls, but none of them in the stands so far.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Stoner getting a stare from Crittenden on the mound. Low to Van Deen, 2-0.
See if Van Deen going to go full throttle swinging or going to hesitate a little bit here.
I don't think the Hawks have that time for hesitation. I think, quite frankly, just want to break this game open. Don't
That's
you?
very true.
You're down. You've come out a bit sluggish today, but when you have two guys on base, you want to take advantage of that opportunity. I feel. Take that one just a little low right there. 3-0. 2-1 count right there for Van Deen. Stoner getting a lot of tension on second for a possible pickoff attempt, but it's all smoke and mirrors. Van Deen drills it high to left field. It's going to be popped. Let's see if Stoner attempts to tag up. He will not. He will head right back to second, beat the tag attempt. Yet again, men on first and second, as it is now Will Ward coming back up, our cleanup guy.
Headed to Gwynedd Mercy University.
Ward, a guy who packs a lot of power. I mean, it makes sense he's in this cleanup spot after all. We'll see if he can knock in and not strand another two runners for the Hawks. Hawks already failed to knock in men on second and third last inning after the sac bunt from Falcone and the ground out from Matthews. Ward will take first pitch down the middle looking.
That's a beautiful pitch.
Yeah, it's the type of pitch you want to get under, I feel.
I'd agree.
Take that one in a little low and inside. Ball one. Split count. The 1-1 comes high, but it drops down just enough for a strike. 1-2. Ward seems a little stung by that.
2 outs. Ward's going to have to, put a good piece of hitting out here.
I mean, you got to want it. If you're not going to swing the ball, you can't. I mean, if you aren't going to swing the ball, how are you going to knock them in? Ward still has an opportunity here, needs to take advantage of it. The 1-2 delivered low inside. Stopped right at the plate.
And now this is high pressure of a pitch as we've seen so far today.
Yeah. High pressure, no doubt, for both the one at the mound and the one at the plate. Both runners eager with anticipation. As Ward hopes to knock him in. Pickoff attempt, fake, not going to happen. Outside. Full count here now.
Yeah, big full count.
Ward does not seem too interested in letting it rip, but in an ideal world, he's going to have to. (3-2). Stoner takes his lead again.
Ward kind of hugging the box line.
Yeah, he's tight. He's uptight on that.
Timeout called.
Timeout called. Ward just readjusting himself, getting himself into the flow of things. SCH, everyone in this field kind of just antsy, waiting to see what's going to happen. Tension in the air.
Big leads from Stoner and Almond.
Yeah.
Sorry, Weaver.
Yeah. The 3-2 is going to come, and it will be drilled into the left side backstop. Foul ball.
So we do it again.
And again. Devils and Hawks in quite a bit of tension here down in FDR. 1-0. Bit of a stalemate so far outside of that surprising first inning from SCH. Can Ward break this game open in the bottom of the third? Pickoff attempt on Stoner, nowhere near getting him.
Interesting move there to try to pick off the complimentary runner.
Yeah.
I will say Stoner did have a pretty big lead.
Oh, yeah, he certainly did. But Can you blame the guy? I mean, 2 outs, your team's down. You got to make something happen. Stoner gets another look back. I doubt there's another pickoff attempt coming, though. 3-2 comes. It is low and bounces off the backstop. Stoner will go to third. Ward will walk to first, and Weaver at third. Bases loaded.
And now the Chestnut Hill signee, Jack Keenan, batting .318 on the year with a .787 OPS.
Can Keenan finally break the ceiling for the Hawks? Get them on the scoreboard. Possibly have them overtake SCH on said scoreboard. It's all possible. 2 outs and bases loaded for the third baseman. First pitch here down the middle. Keenan swings a little high on it.
Good cut, though.
Yeah, good cut. Just goes a little too, just not quite on it.
Looking for RBI number 8, maybe even number 9.
Yeah.
Here.
Stoner, Weaver, Ward in that order. The 0-1 delivered outside. Split count.
Keenan steps out, but gets right back in. Johnny Sittler on deck.
Yeah. What can Keenan do with the 1-1? He will foul, tip it off. Yet another strike call.
He just gets a little more barrel there.
Yeah. 2 strikes. Keenan's got to protect that plate. Keenan takes outside, and a ball that is tenuously in the strike zone is called.
Heartbreaker
Much
there
to the
St.
chagrin
Joe's
of the Hawks section out here.
Absolutely
Just
heartbreaker.
teetering on the edge of the plate right there. It's a very tough call. But also, you got to swing the bat.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel the Hawks have not been doing that very much today at all. Got to let it rip on senior day. And that capability has just not been there so far. As we will take just a quick break here on WSJP as Cobb gets back out there with Ianacone. We are back here on WSJP. Cobb back out there for his 4th inning as he will toss that first one in there for a strike. And it is Zlotkin up there for the Devils. Back up for his 2nd time today. Cobb on the 1-0. He'll deliver it high at head height. Cobb pitched quite well today, only allowed 1 run so far. Been very... That one will be a grounder up the third base line. However, it will be called foul by a hair.
That was very, very close.
That was exceedingly close.
And yeah, the Ursinus commit. Looking
Ursinus.
Ursinus?
Yeah.
I've heard both.
Oh,
Ursinus.
Ursinus. At least that's how I've always heard it. But Zlotkin right there, very tight rope up the up the left field foul line. Probably could have turned 2 out of that. However, thankfully, it is foul, and it's going to be 2 strikes against him. Now he will give a much more convenient grounder to Jack Keenan, who will soar it over the head of Ward. Error right there as Zlotkin rounds to second and is tagged out. Ambition gets the best of him.
That went very poorly and very quickly turned into something great.
Yeah, the ball came right back to Ward after the errant throw from Keenan. He's able to get it to Falcone at second rather quickly, and then it all works out from there.
You'll take it if you're St. Joe's Prep.
Pajinski up now for the Devils.
He also is looking for his first hit of the day.
Yeah, Zlotkin unsuccessful previously, same with Pajinski. First pitch in and low for a ball. The 1-0. Cobb delivers outside. No good on the frame from Iannicone.
Prep fans thought it was a strike for a moment.
Nah, I was outside. 2-0. Now 3-0. Pajinski doesn't seem too eager to swing, and why would he? Waiting for a hittable ball. Should be getting one here now. I mean, given that he's up 3-0 in the count. And he will. Takes that one looking. 3-1.
Pajinski, if he would have swung with that, could have had great contact.
Yeah.
It's the forever debate. Do you swing on 3-0?
Just let it rip. Cobb will toss that one high, and Pajinski will take his base. 4-1 walk. Third walk of the game, as our astute producer, Ryan Sullivan, knows. But yes, Cobb had 2 previously in 1 inning, but now Pajinski will take a mild lead off first, but Ward will hold him on. It will go off the backstop, though, and Pajinski is going to jog up to second, just through the legs of Iannicone. Oh, and we are back to Markey the Younger here. Freshman here. Starting varsity. Very impressive. I mean, in any sport.
Well, Larry is not a name you hear of much.
Yeah, you don't get that many Larrys in 2026.
Trying to think the ones in the MLB.
I think a Larry. I think a Joe Gatto from Practical Joke is yelling it, you know. But, you know, it's a respectable name.
I think a Larry Heisel, old MLB player. 70s, 80s, I think.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Larry the Cable Guy, legend.
But, yeah, Markey. We'll see what he can do with Pajinski in scoring position. He's on second right now with no outs. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, 1 out. Thank you, Ryan. Astute man. Oh, yeah, because Zlotkin got out on his ambitious attempt for second. That's going to be too low for a strike right there. 3-1 count right there. Cobb definitely wants to avoid a fourth walk on the day. Hasn't seen too much of a proclivity for strikeouts. He will. That is the second time an SCH guy has thought they had a walk and has not.
It's pretty comical to watch.
Yeah, and I thought that was very much a strike. These guys are confident, at least, in their eye.
Yeah, I'll give them that much.
Yeah. You know, praise where it's due. Look at Andrew Zern. He's just smiling, eating a pretzel. Ugh.
What a guy.
Take some photos, man.
Oh.
Cobb, that is high at Markey's head, and it will be an easy walk for him. Zim, how's that pretzel? Muy bueno. It would be muy bien. Clearly this kid's not too. Doesn't have a high proclivity for Spanish. This is a bit of a mound meeting with Cobb. Whole infield will come in, and Coach Muth will come out to chat. Has been out there for a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, and Cobb will come out. Solid performance, but, you know, just a couple walks, and it will happen as Shane Meisler comes on out to get ready to succeed him. Georgie, what are your thoughts on Meisler?
Excited to see him on the bump. On the year. You know, I mean, today just for him, he's got 1 win, he's got 1 loss in 7 appearances, 13 strikeouts. So for Meisler here, an opportunity to, you know, get some more experience. Junior gonna have a bigger role next year.
Meisler's going to warm up here a bit on the mound with Anakin. Oh, Ryan, look happy to be around us, man. Come on. Always do. I know. The audience should hear an authentic representation of a prep senior day.
That is true.
We haven't said anything bad about Meisler yet. I'm sure he will do great in succeeding Cobb. Looking nice out here in the warm-ups as SCH just kind of waits around. Up next is Rizzo. Look at Alex Arespi dashing up. Good man right there.
We did not expect to see Meisler on senior day, junior pitcher.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually.
Good to see him out there. Got the submarine.
I got some nice spin on that.
Got the submarine pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Looking like what's his name? Adam Simber.
Yeah.
MLB pitcher. Guardians and Rays, I think. I gotta check myself on this.
Yeah, Sorgi. We can't be spreading false information on broadcast.
Yeah, I got it. There we go. So here we go.
Sam, we're always live, kid.
A lot less breaks than usual today here on WSJP. Just running through it.
Ryan's just taking a nap on the producer's set.
Watching some lacrosse.
Yeah. Meisler's signature delivery outside there, though.
Who wouldn't want to watch college lacrosse on a Saturday, though?
Not me.
We know Ryan does. As big a lacrosse fan as you'll find in
Rizzo
South
up
Philly.
with men on first and second. His attempt to steal third right here. That's a bit ambitious, and he is out. A lot of ambition on the base path this inning for the Devils, and it has not worked in their favor. Keenan with an easy tag out right there of Pajinski.
The dust is really moving across the field. Can you see that?
Oh,
Schalk?
yeah.
It went very windy.
I feel like we're ready for a Wild West duel out here.
Blustery day.
Blustery day, indeed. Meisler gets ready to serve up the 2-0 ball to Rizzo. It'll be outside yet again. Pitches have been trending that way so far.
See if the wind affects the hitting at all the rest of the way.
Yeah. Or the spin on that ball.
That's true.
Grounded into the gap between short and third. It will get into the outfield. Markey Jr. will round home. Toss to Iannicone is not in time. Markey the younger is safe at home. Unfortunate right there for the Hawks. Iannicone just can't get the tag down by a hair. And Rizzo will knock in an RBI off that base hit grounder. Just an inch away from being in Sittler's glove and an inch away from getting the tag at home. Yeah, now it is Kelly Boyle up to end off the order for the Devils. He will swing and foul it off home plate. Meisler, 0-1. Man going, but it will be fouled off over the SCH dugout.
Rizzo there had a great lead.
Yeah, Rizzo did have a really good lead. He was going to be safe there almost certainly. No disrespect to Anakin's arm, of course. Rizzo held on as the 0-2 comes in outside around Iannacoon's outside ankle.
Big 2-out pitch.
Yeah, big 2-out pitch. 1-2 is the count. Hawks just want to get out of this inning after SCH already managed to extend their lead by 1. He'll give Rizzo a look and he'll dash back to first.
No risks.
Yeah, no reason to take any. Pitch comes, it curves well. Meisler's going to gum on it in the infield. He will pitch it right to Ward, and it will be a easy 3rd out for the Hawks. Only 1 run in that inning. They managed to stem the bleeding rather quickly, but the lead is still extended, and they better start getting active on the offensive side of the plate.
So now headed bottom 4 here. We can take a quick break.
Yes, certainly. And we are back on the air here at FDR Park. Your Hawks still down 2-0 on senior day in the bottom of the 4th to the SCH Devils.
Prep here looking for some runs. Get themselves back in this.
Oh, yeah. Johnny Sittler up, who's left on deck after Keenan was unable to capitalize. He will take that first pitch.
Sittler here, 1 for 1 on the day with a single.
Sittler, he will take that one in there for a strike. That looked like a beautiful ball to hammer.
Right in there.
Oh,
great spin on it.
I mean, not even going to make that joke.
Oh, guess who's here? Dom Camp.
Dom Camp. Oh.
In the building.
Oh, ground ball there from Sittler, by the way, to second. It will be a routine infield out.
In the Syracuse
and
shirt.
they'll toss it around the horn. Oh, he's in the wrist brace, the Q shirt. That's prime Dom Camp right there. Saw this kid last night ushering at St. Joe's Prep, Cape and Sword, Pirates of Penzance. Great show, by the way.
Get your tickets now.
Yeah. Selling out quite rapidly.
They are, yeah. Got mine a week or so ago.
Full house on opening night.
Cape and Sword shows are always full house.
Yeah.
One of the best productions you'll see in high school.
Yeah. Falcone up now. Had that sacrifice bunt the last time he was up to give Matthews a nice setup, but Hawks were unable to take advantage of that. He will rocket it into the trees of South Philly. Doesn't seem to come up with anything. Foul ball. 1-1's the count for Falcone. He seems to be a lot more eager to swing. Nobody to advance on base after all. And he will chop at that one, and that's a strikeout?
Yeah.
Oh. Ryan Sullivan has led me astray. Yeah, I was 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Falcone heads back to the dugout.
Danny Matthews up now.
Yeah. Matthews left some men in scoring position, stranded some men in scoring position back in the second. He will ground that foul up the right side line.
Coach Muse's going after it.
Yeah. Always got to go after it. You got to want it, son. You got to want it, Sorgi.
Oh, it's Coach McAllister. Thought it was. Oh, it is Coach Muse. Okay.
Another foul
Ryan was
ball.
confusing me there. I thought so, yeah. I saw Coach Beef out there. I was like, what's he doing out there? But yeah, he is there today.
Another foul there from Matthews, this time over the opposing dugout.
Gotta love when the manager's getting some base coach duties.
Yeah. It's one foul to the left, foul to the right. Means he's due to drill it up center. He does not, and he will swing and a miss, and the side is retired rather promptly for the Hawks. 3 up, 3 down. Only Sittler is able to put the ball in play. Still a flat offensive performance as the Hawks go into the 5th inning. We will be back shortly with the top of the 5th. And we are back here on WSJP with the top of the 5th. Major news in the lineup change. Falcone subbed out for Brendan Martin. Look at that. Look at that lanky young man taking over at second base. Absolute scholar. Mr. Koenig, AP Biology. Great guy. Committed to University of Scranton for swimming, by the way.
Swimming, yeah.
Multi-sport athlete.
A lot of multi-sport athletes on this prep team.
Yeah. I mean, baseball always seems like a sport that translates well.
That's true.
But
I mean, looking at the roster, you got Almond, who plays football. You've got James Fratt, hockey. Franny Seaman, Will Lesovitz.
Absolutely. Meisler can't seem to fit it in so far. 2-0 count. Back at the top of the order, by the way, for SCH. It's Decembrino up. Cole Kuhn does WSJP, which is its own competition.
CR7 podcast. Back soon. Back on Wednesday. Will there be a Jamie Hansen appearance? That's the question.
If you looked at my calendar at my house, it would be dead empty, except for CR7 day. And every day that isn't CR7 is just a big red X.
Yeah.
3-1 is the count. Meisler outside yet again, and it's wild, too. Control has not been the most precise so far. Oh, yeah. Markey the Elder back up.
Batting 500 on the day.
I mean, it's 1 for 2.
Yeah.
But batting 500, much nicer way to phrase it. Decembrino, he will attempt at a pickoff from Meisler. Won't go. He's back on base before the tag's anywhere near him. Still worth it to keep him in check, I suppose.
Yeah.
Don't want anything getting out of hand on the base pass. Although we know SGH is willing to push boundaries there.
Very true.
they've paid for it dearly twice today. Lost out on some chances to extend their lead. Markey will ground it between first and second. Van Alman will come up to field it in right. Oh, wait, that is. I know, Ryan. Ryan, you gotta keep me updated here, man.
We're not as lucky as the MLB broadcasters. They get it announced to them in the broadcast booth.
I'm looking through a chain grate fence
Yeah.
at a solid 50 yards away.
We need binoculars out here.
He's wearing white, I could tell you that. Quick chat with Meisler at the mound. Corners here for SCH. Decembrino on third. And obviously Markey, as mentioned previously, on first. Just hit that base hit out into right. Kaplan back up now. He has been unsuccessful so far on the day. Oh, why did I say Decembrino was on third, by the way? He's on second. Sacrifice bunt right here, though. He will make it to third, and Kaplan will be out on the sacrifice bunt, advancing men from second and first to third and second.
Again, heads up from SCH, just like the prep earlier in the game.
Yeah. Very similar, obviously, to what Falcone just did, as Crittenden is now up. Pitched a solid game so far today, obviously. Shut out the Hawks through 5. Well, through 4. He hasn't pitched a 5th yet. But now Decembrino takes the spot on third base that I prophesied, and Markey takes a solid lead off second base.
Infield in, as Ryan Sullivan says.
Infield is in.
1 out.
You see Martin and Sittler, all infielders actually, a little bit on the grass, except for Keenan, actually. Foul tip goes towards the backstop. 1-1.
Looks like we're gonna have a pinch hitter in in I guess Larkin moving up in the order. Oh no, never mind. He is up next. Just reading the lineup wrong there.
It's okay, Switch. It happens to the best of us. Crittenden. Men in both scoring positions with only 1 out. This is a great position for SGH to extend their lead and possibly snap their losing streak as well, which both teams are looking to do. It's going to be a wild pitch, and Decembrino will manage to just run into home. Not the first time SCH has benefited from a wild pitch, but the first time they scored on it so far today. He's able to waltz home as Crittenden stays at bat.
If there's one word I'd used to describe St. Joe's prep pitching, I'd say undisciplined to a certain extent.
Yeah, it's just been a bit. The control has not been there today, quite frankly.
Yeah.
And it's disappointing, especially when you're going to need. You have to limit the stupid mistakes when you're pitching, when your bats are going to be quiet.
When you're on a 4-game slide, I mean, you don't want to go in the playoffs like this.
Yeah, you don't want to go into the playoffs making. There's a difference between losing games and I guess just doing it in a sloppy way.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's been a bit sloppy as there is a drive out to left field, which is caught. Tag up attempt coming in from Markey, though, and he will jog on in. Yet another run for SCH. They go up 4-0 here at FDR as the game gets into the championship rounds here. Base is clear now for Zlotkin, who's still been unsuccessful on the day outside of scaring us on that one grounder up the left field line. Meisler, drops that one in there.
Good stuff there from Meisler.
Yeah. Obviously a bit unorthodox when he's on the mound, but when a pitch comes in good, it looks good.
Yeah.
But that one right there, followed up, bouncing it off Iannicone's leg in the backstop.
Got away from him.
Yeah. Got to establish more consistency. He'll let it rip, and he will drills Lotkin in the hip. Lotkin seems to be A-OK, and he will quickly take his base.
Pashinsky up now.
Yeah. Pashinsky obviously got tagged out last time he was on the base pass trying to steal third. Bit of disrespect to the arm of Iannicone right there. But the Preps' woes just continue to drag out after they failed multiple times on the batting side to really capitalize, hasn't helped support the pitching. Meisler can't get it to go. It's going to be outside.
If you're the Prep here, you just don't want to give up any more damage.
Drops that in there. 1-1 now. Oh, pickoff attempt is too high. It goes over the head of Ward. Meisler losing his control on it right there. And it will be a free base for Zlotkin as he is able to waltz over to second. Really unfortunate so far. This inning for Meisler, just not quite keeping his grip on it. But we'll see if he can refocus as he delivers not a strike here. He delivers a ball outside. Iannicone trying to frame it in there, but not going to happen.
2 out. All you need is a couple more to go your way, and you're out of this inning.
Yeah, exactly. 2 outs. 2-1 count. That is a high pop-up. No clear. I think Brendan Martin's under it. No, it's going to be Veza who comes in from right field, and he'll drop under it. Good job from the Hawks to get out of that inning.
We'll see if we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Prep.
Oh, by the way, I got to stop being delusional and saying that was Veza. That was Weaver. It was number... Yeah. Who's up? Dude, you give... Iannicone up to bat.
We are back.
Bottom of the order here for the Hawks. He will ground it to second. Base infield play here for the Hawks. Yet another out. Hawks offense continues to flounder.
I say, looking among the crowd, the dad's rocking the white pinstripe hats, just like the players.
It's a good hat.
It is. It is.
Yep. Number 30, Pat Veza up here now instead of Weaver. Weaver obviously getting some tick on senior night. Veza now returning to his usual role. Let's see what Patty can do out there. Patty takes that one outside for a ball yet again.
Van Deen warming up in the pen for the prep.
Crinden delivers low this time.
Hence why Veza's pinch hitting in a spot.
Yeah. Veza, 3-0. That one dropped in the middle though, 3-1. Chooses not to swing on the inevitable 3-0 strike. Let's see if he can be a spark plug here as a pinch hitter. Fouls it off the backstop. Drills it quite hard off the pole, actually. Crowd seems a bit dead here. Needs something to wake him up. Veza will be walked, though. Finally, you get a man on base, and it's what you want to see from the Hawks as James Fratt comes up. Let's go. Prep hockey legend. Fratt, obviously, as I mentioned, hockey, his main sport, but he's out here now for the Hawks. Pickoff attempt on Veza. Fratt will be coming in for Allman. And let's see what he has in his appearance at the plate. That one's going to go off the backstop. Veza, and that is an easy second base for him. He'll round even thinking about third, but won't bite off more than he can chew. He'll settle back in. Just take the free base.
You'll take that there if you're the prep. Get a man in scoring position. Hopefully get on the board here.
Yeah. Veza takes that lead off second. One out here for the Hawks. Let's see what Fratt can do. The 1-0 comes, and it is fouled into left field. Good contact, though. See Van Deen on deck. Hopefully Fratt can find a way to get on base. See to it that Van Deen has a good setup to really break this game open for the Hawks. Get them out of the offensive rut that they've been in. Mind games going on with Veza on the base pass. Ground ball to second. Veza will advance to third, and Fratt will be out by just a hair at first base. Good effort running through that ground ball, though.
Again, advances a man, though.
Yeah, exactly. Advances Veza. Man in scoring position. Hawks cannot afford to strand another one as Van Deen steps up to the plate. Future Seminole. Van Deen will swing, pop it up, and it will go over the fence. No dice for the SCH fielders trying to grab that. Oh, one's the count. Veza taking a bit of a ambitious lead off third. He will swing yet again. It's popped. Looks like it's going to come between second and right field, and it will. Van Deen pops out to end the inning, stranding Veza on third as the Hawks go into the top of the sixth with nothing on the scoreboard. As we will take a quick break here on WSJP as we get into the thick of it. And we are back here on WSJP. Top of the 6th inning, George Van Deen on the mound. And the Hawks just try to prevent SCH from extending this lead any further.
Yeah, not the place you want to be in if you're the Hawks. Playing a SCH team that, again, currently on a 9-game skid. You don't want to be the team that ends against, obviously, and heading into the playoffs, you don't want to be on a significant losing streak, but we'll see what happens here. Chris Grosso, by the way, out at shortstop.
Oh, yeah. I prefer Brendan Martin at second base. What a guy. Yeah.
Keenan still at third? Or no?
Yeah, that does not look like
Yeah, I don't think it was. I just couldn't tell who it was from here.
Van Deen delivers right down the middle. Comes out firing. 1-1.
Van Deen on the bump, a native of University City.
It's a great part of town.
Absolutely.
I go there it's the closest movie theater to me. It's a great spot. Raising Cane's. Good time. Van Deen fires it in there a little low, though. It's going to be a 2-1 now.
8th grade CYO football at St. Monica, Defensive Player of the Year, coached by prep assistant football coaches Joe Longo and Kevin Shaw.
Whoa. Oh, St. Monica's. Don't remind me.
And also, 4-year honor student, AP Scholar, member of the National Honor Society.
It's an academic right there.
Absolutely.
Served as a very eminent ruler in our sacred scripture councils, by the way. Very fair.
Under which teacher?
Miss Enrico.
There you go. Also, Van Deen's signature post-win front flips. Learned how to do that at the Philadelphia Boys Gymnastics Club.
Whoa. I mean, likely place to learn how to do a flip, honestly. But, yeah. That type of athleticism that led him to lead the Catholic League in stolen bases last year, as I mentioned earlier. As it is a full count right here. Try to finish off his first batter of the day, and he will not. It will be low and knocked away by Anacone. He'll pick it up out of the grass as Dion takes his base. Up now is Rizzo. Been quite successful so far today. Knocked in a teammate. Now let's see what he can do with another man on base in Dion. Van Deen fires low, quickly picked up by Anacone though.
Mentioning his football career, prep freshman football star defensive lineman under Coach Enderzak.
Yeah. Prep freshman football stars. A lot of them. There's even one sitting next to me as producer. Van Deen fires that one in for a ball yet again. Waldron. Dude. (2-0). Not too advantageous to Van Deen. Let's see what he cooks up. Gets a swing and a miss out of Rizzo.
And while we're talking about football, we should mention St. Joe's Prep Football returns to WSJP September 4th in the Volunteer State at Nashville.
Ooh. Who are they playing down there?
Brentwood Academy.
Beautiful. I'm taking a super senior broadcast here as Van Deen gets back-to-back strikes, chains them together. Let's see if he can make it 3. Van Deen fires. It is popped. Iannicone tracking it, and he will get it.
Nice play there by Iannicone.
No worries. If it came over the backstop, Dominic Campanero would have protected us. But great work there by Iannicone yet again. His second caught foul ball of the day.
now up, looks like Aiden Katz.
Hayden Katz.
Is that number 8?
No, that's
Oh,
number
9.
9.
Okay, Will Pownell, number 9. Couldn't tell from our angle. He'll be headed to Moravian.
Shout out to Jake Maurer, by the way.
There you go.
Top wide receiver at Moravian University. Coming out of CR South. Great kid. Van Deen drops that in there on Pownell. The Moravian man, you know. Let's see what he can do in his pinch appearance.
Yeah.
Outside there from Van Deen. Ones. Yet again outside, opposite batter's box. Iannicum doing his best to make sure that doesn't go wild.
Yeah. Good there by Meals.
GVD. 2-1 down the middle. Gets a man swinging.
Nasty.
2-2, 1 out. Man on first. Van Deen surveys, steps back into his form. And he will deliver it down the middle. It's going to be a base hit over the head of Grasso at shortstop. Gets into left field. Grasso gets it as a cutoff man. And Dion will go all the way to third. Corners now for the Devils.
Yeah, Blue Devils here with a great opportunity with 1 out.
Absolutely. And you're back at the top of the order now for SCH. You have Decembrino back after his previous successes with men on the corners and only 1 out. Van Deen fires high. Attempt to steal is good from Pownall. Iannicum's throw was a bit short. Brendan Martin had to try and come in and salvage that. Couldn't make it work. Men in both scoring positions and a very large lead off of second. Van Deen tosses it a bit outside, in my opinion, but good frame by Iannicum. He manages to get it in.
Coach Muth with some signals.
Ball right there. And they'll rule that he did not go around on the check.
Big gap there down the left field line.
Indeed. GVD delivers outside. Yet again, ball. 1 out, but men in both scoring positions. Oh, Dr. Rupertus.
In the building.
AP Lit Scholar. 2026, great year in AP. As it always is in AP. And it will be a walk there for Decembrino. 3rd walk of the game. And bases are loaded for the Blue Devils.
God knows how to get on base.
Absolutely, but this is not what you want to see if you're the Hawks. I mean, ostensibly you're hoping for a comeback here, I mean, on your senior day. But bases loaded, still multiple outs to go, and still no signs of life on the opposite side of the plate. You have to hope Van Deen can pull something here.
Either a strikeout or something.
Quality fielding.
Yeah, quality fielding something here.
Van Deen starts this at bat in the right way, though, delivering a strike, which is taken looking by Elder Markey. That is a pop fly that will go right over our heads. 0-2 count rather quickly.
Big 0-2 here.
Big 0-2. Van Dien delivers, drops it in, but the plate is protected. Yet another foul.
That one right behind the dugout.
Still 0-2. Still one out. Men in anticipation on third and second. Van Dien will toss a ball outside.
Big opportunity for Van Dien here.
Absolutely. Can he get the prep out of this jam? He'll fire low. 2-2 now. Counts evened out.
And on the other end, you're looking to see what Markey's going to go for here.
Absolutely. You have to see what he's thinking.
Swing strategy.
Yeah, base is still loaded. Very wide lead off second especially. And now the count is full. Van Dien cannot pitch himself out of what started as an 0-2 count here. It would be a major issue here for the Hawks. Anything would bring in a run. He'll fire, and it will be between the third and second gap. 1 run scores, and the Hawks continue to falter. Unfortunately, Dion manages to score off the beautiful base hit from Markey. And now Kaplan will come up, trying to find some success in this game, which has been coming plentifully for all of his other teammates. And Van Dien will drill Kaplan, second hit by pitch of the game today, as things continue to not go the Prep's way. Bases continue to be loaded as the SCH extends their lead to 6.
St. Joe's Prep running out of time here.
Indeed, certainly running out of time, as there will be a meeting at the mound with Van Dien. Coach Muth.
Charlie Meekins will take the mound.
Yeah. Meekins will come out. Van Dien will be relieved of duty.
And we will take a quick break.
Yes, we will. We will let Meekins warm up. And we are back here on WSJP, top of the sixth. 1 out, bases still loaded for SCH. Meekins on the mound instead of Van Deen. Pitcher Crittenden up right now. He will take the first pitch outside. Sorgi, I mean, what are you seeing so far right now?
Not much good at the current moment in time for St. Joe's Prep. And again, I mean, just looking up on the break, the Prep outscored 40-13 on this losing streak so far.
Yeah. Yeah, Hawks are hoping to come in, break this streak on Senior Day. But that does not appear to be the way this game's going.
Tough day for Van Duyn as well. Pitched 0.1 innings.
Yeah.
Only a third of an inning on the day.
Foul ball right there.
Chopped over the SCH dugout.
Yeah. 1-2 count. Can Meekins punching out here? Infield a little in as well, by the way. And it is drilled right between Meekins and Martin at second. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and Kaplan will be held at third. RBI single scores 2 as DeSembrino and Markey come in and score, extending the lead to 8 for the Blue Devils.
And yeah, just rough right now for St. Joe's Prep.
Absolutely.
Once it got to 4, you kind of had the feeling that, it wasn't going to be a win, but now it's pretty out of reach.
Good frame by Anacone right there. Managed to get a strike out of that. Oh, 1 is wild. And Kaplan will just jog into home. Yet another run for a Hawks team that looks demoralized.
Would that be, I guess that's still an earned run against Van Deen?
I suppose, yeah.
All right.
Baseball scoring is complicated.
For those of you just joining us, Nolan Cobb, 4.1 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. Meisler in 1.2 gave up a run. Van Deen 0.1, now 5 earned runs, 3 of those given up while Meekins was on the bump.
Yeah. Yeah. Popped out wide by that's our good friend Zlotkin.
A couple of the boys leaving the dugout, grabbing some snacks.
Oh, I can't blame him. Zlotkin back-to-back fouls high over the Prep dugout. 2 strikes yet again.
A lot of foul balls today.
Yeah. However, none seem to be particularly capitalized on, except for the 2 Ianacone snagged behind the plate.
It's very true.
Tossed out wide, pinned in the dirt by Ianacone.
SCH with 6 hits on the day.
6 hits, 9 runs. How efficient.
Very.
That ball's low too, stopped by Ianacone. Back to a full count now.
Good eye there by Zlotkin.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, with the way things have been going, Zlotkin doesn't have much of a reason to take the bat off the shoulder.
It's very true.
And that will be high as well for a walk. Certainly not the first time today that the Hawks have squandered a pretty pitcher advantageous count. Some walks off 0-2 and 1-2 counts so far today. Brzezinski up now as Zlotkin takes position on first and Crittenden stays out there on second. That one drops in there for a strike.
At least some sign of hope for St. Joe's Prep.
Yeah. I mean, Hawks has been great at getting 1 and 2 strikes today. The problem is getting that third.
It's very true.
That one will be low. Dribble off Ianicone.
Just a tough result for the Prep on Senior Day.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, not finals so far, but it feels and looks like a foregone conclusion the way this game has gone so far today. As there's a ball tossed near that Brzezinski will back away from.
Big
That
lead
ball will
there.
ground off the backstop.
Big lead there at second.
Massive. I mean, the Hawks haven't tried any serious pickoff attempts at second, and the fielding hasn't given much reason for Crittenden to necessarily back down from that, you know?
Yeah.
Mullins trying to get the Hawks out of sitting. Oh, how just drop that in there. Blue appears to not like calling that.
Tough break for Meekins.
I was about to say Meekins drilled that. Oh, finally. Someone swing. There's a swing and a miss from Brzezinski. That's a strikeout. There's an out on the scoreboard as Dion will come back up. A new out on the scoreboard. We've just been stuck on one. 2 outs on the scoreboard as Dion comes up to bat.
I'd like to see the time it took from the first to second out.
Felt like an eternity, probably closer to 10, 15.
Yeah. Meekins coming on, just all the things that have happened.
Yeah.
The unraveling of the St. Joe's Prep defense.
Yeah, and Ianicone will dribble off him in no hurry to get that ball back. As both men
Crittenden
will
thought about
advance.
coming on there.
Yeah. At the speed Ianicone was grabbing the ball, could have made it. But Meekins will just dig back in on the mound. I'm just going to come up and talk to him.
Dion with some nice hair, by the way.
Yeah.
Gotta give him
Got
credit.
some flow going. Respect.
Yeah.
That ball will be low for a ball.
Meekins here just trying to get out of the jam.
Yeah. 2-0 count. Men on third and second. 2 outs, though. Strike.
Great strike call.
Good strike. Thank you, man. Check swing. Strike called regardless. Let's go.
Now the Prep faithful.
Oh.
Giving a little
For
round of applause.
signs of life for the first time since the 3rd inning.
Yeah.
Let's go, gentlemen. Meekins. Can he get the Hawks out of the never-ending inning? He can. Strike. Now into the bottom of the 6th. Will Ward up now for the Hawks as we have finally reached the much anticipated bottom of the 6th inning. Let's see if the Hawks decide to make this game a little interesting. And no, I believe in the Hawks. I mean, this team can certainly be explosive. 9 runs in 2 innings is certainly a tall task, but they've scored that much before. But unfortunately, does not seem like the environment or the momentum is in their favor. Although, if anyone was to really get that power started, it would be Ward. When did Mercy commit?
0 for 1 with a walk.
Drills that one into right field, and they will come up on it. A little fly out to right to start off.
There's a sense of just kind of wanting to, not completely, but somewhat just kind of get out of your misery here if you're St. Joe's Prep.
Yeah. I am in no misery whatsoever, though, because Brendan Martin is up the bat.
Be Mart.
The most aquatic man in Scranton, as many are saying. Always a pleasure to see him. He'll take that one low, and a generous frame job will allow it to be interpreted as a strike. Yeah. The 0-1 to Martin. He'll swing, ground it, infield, and it will be foul. 0-2 now. Gonna have to protect that plate. Outside, Martin will take it.
As we're getting later in the broadcast, we should mention as a reminder, St. Joe's Prep Baseball back on WSJP on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Ryan Sullivan, Sam Salomon on the call. And then Friday night, lacrosse facing Lansdale Catholic, 7 p.m. at Penn Park. Ryan Sullivan, and we'll see Hugh on color with him here on the home of the Hawks.
And Brendan, tough, bit high and outside, but it will be called a strike just on the edge as Chris Carasso will come up to bat.
And things are starting to wind down here at 17th and Girard.
Yeah,
AP exams underway.
Don't remind me, man. Makes me feel old.
But
WSJP banquet, though.
Yes, that's true.
That's what gets a guy excited.
That's true. Phillies game.
Ryan, there's a smirk on your face. You don't seem sufficiently excited.
Ryan's going to give a great speech. That's what you done.
When we give the golden microphone to Sam Salomon.
Sam Sal will be a 4-year Golden Mike Award winner.
Yeah. Sam Salomon, just retire his number already at this point. What a good cameraman.
What would we retire at the retire the mic?
Yeah. Can we retire the focus right? Grasso, the 1-0. He'll take it looking. He is none too pleased with that. He'll step out, take a swing. Drew Zimmerman tosses a peace sign at me from off camera.
Gonna have to get Drew Zimmerman.
That's my photographer right there. He's probably my 4th favorite Drew in WSJP.
Gonna have to get him on the mic next year.
Grasso, though, down 0-2. He'll duck away from one at his head.
Drew Zimmerman right in the way of the camera.
Drew Zimmerman never touching a mic.
Pure comedy here at
what a
FDR
guy.
Park.
Outside to Grasso. 2-2 now.
Not ridiculous to say Drew Zimmerman on a soccer game next year.
Not ridiculous.
Producer Ryan Sullivan loving this conversation.
Yeah. All right, aren't you getting a kick out of this, right? Grasso will drill it. Hard grounder to shortstop. And it will be a high throw. He will come in easily safe to first as it goes over the head of Pajinski at first.
Something's going right for St. Joe's Prep.
About time.
Falcone up.
Yep.
0 for 2 on the day.
Grasso held on at first.
Good cut.
Yeah, good cut, actually. Okay. Falcone, ready to work. Pickoff attempt on Grasso, nowhere near.
Falcone hoping to show some sort of life for St. Joe's Prep here.
Yeah. Falcone, grounder to second, and it will be a routine infield out to retire the side for SCH as we head into the final inning of senior day here at FDR Park as we go to a quick break here on WSJP. And we are back for the last inning of senior day here on WSJP. And it starts off with a quick base hit to right field. Little low line drive by Rizzo, who has been having himself a day.
Nothing new from the rest of the game. SCH's offense firing on all cylinders. Heading into their matchup against the Saints of South Valley Newman Ready on Monday.
Ball's low right there. Boyle up now as, Boyle up now. Grounder between first and second will skip into right field. And yet another base hit for SCH.
Pouring it on.
Yeah. Decembrino will be back up now as it is top of the order yet again.
Great last name, by the way.
Yeah.
Decembrino.
Very festive.
Yeah.
December. Solid month.
Get a lot of good, when you broadcast all these sports, you get a good amount of variety of last names.
Yeah.
A lot of names to practice rhyme more than anyone.
Meekins will deliver low.
So, Schalk, as this is most likely your last broadcast, favorite broadcasting memory of WSJP?
Jordan Ellerby, game winner, regular season versus Roman last year. It was the worst basketball game I had watched in my life.
That was a bad game.
Yeah! Grasso jumps up. Brings a little life to the crowd.
I think that my favorite...
Also, I should probably stop mentioning games that didn't go our way, but the St. Francis game.
I was going to say, St. Francis.
What a call by me. Jed Harrison. Oh. Ryan Sullivan. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, spectacular day from Jet there. And the best, I think, broadcast I've heard in my 2 years.
Probably my sophomore year soccer broadcast. That was some real cinema. We'll skip, and seems to be no real interest in preventing that free base from being taken.
You broadcasted a PCL title.
Certainly have.
Girls Championship at the Palestra.
Yeah. Oh. Look at who's coming up here. It's Big Sorge. Steal at second, Iannacone. Throw is too late. Martin will recover it cleanly, but good steal and lead.
Big lead there at second.
And yet another wild pitch. I don't think anyone in particular is too interested in playing much more baseball today.
Yeah.
At least that's certainly not the environment I'm picking up from anybody currently on the field. Meekins will deliver that one in, though. Manages to get a strike on the board. Runners in scoring positions. Cracked into center field. It will be caught. Tag up attempt is good, though, by SCH, extending the lead to 10. Kaplan up now.
And with that, over the last 5 games, St. Joe's Prep has averaged giving up 9 runs a game.
Yeah. Hawks going cold at the worst time of the year, unfortunately, especially for a team with such talent. I mean, so many guys next year here continuing baseball at the next level. It's just unfortunate to see such a talented team really catch such a snag at an unfortunate time. Going to have to bounce back in a major way against Newman Goretti.
Strike there.
Yeah.
And Newman playing good baseball themselves. Beat LaSalle earlier this year.
Certainly never been a slouch of a program. Grounder to Carasso, and it will just go right under him. Just a routine grounder that turns into a lack of concentration error. It's unfortunate, but the inning will continue as another run scores.
And looking at Newman Goretti, they're currently on a 3-game winning streak. Beat Germantown Academy earlier today, beat Father Judge and Archbishop Carroll earlier this week. And on the season, they sit 13-5.
Yep. Drops in there for a strike yet again.
7-1 in their last 8.
Drops in there yet again for a strike. 0-2 count. Can the Hawks capitalize on yet another pitcher advantage? The 0-2 comes. The 0-2 is popped, a little blooper into center field. and it is caught. The side is finally retired, and the Hawks will have half an inning to attempt to score 11. As we will take a quick break and see what the Hawks come out with. We are back here on WSJP for what is presumably the last part of our senior day festivities. Hawks down 11 to SCH as they continue to just try and make something here, as Crittenden appears to be pitching a full game here for the Blue Devils.
Shut out.
Yep. Up now, DH Danny Matthews has not had much success in this game, although, to be fair, not many have. And as you see on deck, St. Bonaventure's commit, Mayor 2 Rupertus.
Shout out Mr. Burns. Go Bonnies.
Yep. Also shout out Dr. Rupertus.
Yes.
But yes, go Bonnies. Love journalism. Solid class. Recommend any juniors to take it. Ryan Sullivan's taking it. Are you? I would take what you take, Ryan. Outside there to Matthews. 2-1. Fouled into the left side backstop. 2-2. Matthews check swing. Called strike 3. Meritu will come up. Get some noise here. Love to see the support for the kid. Strill at 450 dead center. Come on, give the fans something. Foul that one right side.
Dr. Rupertus crouching down, locked
he's
in
locked.
as ever. Oh, he's filming.
Good man.
Thank you, Ryan, for the thing.
Meritu chases that one into the dirt.
0-2.
Low.
Good eye.
Yep. Good eye. Oh, grounder looked a little unpredictable, but the bounce is perfect right into Crittenden's glove. Last man will come up. Quite possibly the last man will come up for the Hawks today.
Patty Vezza.
And it will be Patty Vezza with Patty with James Fratt on deck.
4 hits on the day for St. Joe's Prep.
From?
1 from Weaver, 1 from Keenan, 1 from Sittler, 1 from Iannican.
Yeah. It looked like the Hawks were really close to breaking this through. Oh, and a hit from Vezza will extend it and
Now,
get James Fratt up to bat.
Vezza
Let's go, Fratt.
1 for 1 with a walk now. Also, Mason Holmes on deck. Sophomore.
Rake.
Future star of St. Joe's Prep baseball.
Up there with Alec Gillespie.
Absolutely.
Big dog.
Gillespie heading into his senior season.
I can feel the gray hairs coming in. First pitch here to Fratt. He will stare it down the middle. They're scared to pitch the Fratt. I agree. Vezza takes a reasonable lead, but he's being held on. 0-2 count. Fratt's going to need to start protecting that plate. Come out there, swing with some confidence.
Ooh.
Fratt will dodge it. Not hit, but
Just a bit inside.
yeah. Fratt will rip that one foul into the kids' field over there.
Again, staying alive.
SCH's dugout.
Was there a game going on earlier on the other field?
Taney.
There you go.
Fairmount Sports Association rival league. Can't stand them. Pickoff attempt on Vezza. You are not better than us.
Over at
Just not true,
Richie
bro.
Ashburn Field. Behind us.
Real kids played at Von Collin and Fairmount. That's where real players cut their teeth. Vezza will steal, and the throw won't even be made. Ryan's getting his voice cracks out. Full count. 2 outs. Let's see what Fratt has. Oh, step out the box. Fratt will swing. It'll bounce over the pitcher. Shortstop will rush in, and he will end the game. Game ends on an infield ground out for James Fratt as the Hawks unfortunately come out awfully flat on senior night. This losing streak extended to 5 games as they lose 11-0 here at the Dick Allen Field in FDR Park to Springside Chestnut Hill. We thank you all for tuning in. We remind you to tune back in when the Hawks take on Newman Goretti in the PCL playoffs and hope to break their losing streak there. Unfortunate to see the team go cold on such an important day, but obviously the guys gave it their all. And thank you for tuning in, watching WSJP. I've been Dominic Schalk, joined by Anthony Sorgi, and we wish you all a good afternoon.